afternoon and happy Sunday. Today is March 27th. We are almost through March. It's crazy. The year is flying by. Today we are in Psalm chapter 13, and let me tell you, it's only got 6 verses, but I was able to dig a lot out of it, so let's just dive right in. Psalm 13. So I think I'm going to do this one is I'm going to read it all the way through, and then I'm going to go back and break it up. So it says, "How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts and day after day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? Look on me and answer, Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. And my enemy will say, I have overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me." All right, so I kind of dug from, that was from NIV. I did take a lot from this study Bible on this one, though. Ones that I struggle with, I just kind of dive into the study Bible and read the whatever you, the bottom, the study part of it, I guess. I want to say Cliff Notes, but I don't know if that's true or not. But a lot of stuff can come out of this. So first thing, before I even dig into verses, or before I even dig into meaning of verses, one of the things it talked about was in verse 1 and 2. How long is used 4 times. Just in those 2 verses. How long? The writer asks, how long? 4 times. But 1 and 2, he's just talking about being in such pain and such anguish. You know, how long must I wrestle with my thoughts? Have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? He's just wrestling with stuff. He just has so much pain and so much anguish. So it says how long is not necessarily asked for informational purposes, but more so saying that the writer's not sure how much more he can take. It's not how long is this going to go on as far as give me a timeline, give me an ending date or an ending time, God. It's more so of, God, I don't know how much I can take, how much more I can take. 3 and 4 is where it changes from, I'm going to say this, oh pity me almost, to God, I need you. Look at me and answer. Give me light. You know, he finally says, Lord my God. He is acknowledging the fact that even in his pain and his anguish, that the Lord is still Lord of his life and is still in control. Those 2 verses right there are his prayer for help. He is calling for God to intervene in his struggles. Verses 5 and 6. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me. Even through the first 4 verses, the first 2 of anguish, 3 and 4 of God, I need you. Even through everything that he is stating that is just hard and going wrong in his life, he ends it with saying, God, I trust you. I rejoice because even though I'm going through all of this, I am still your child. I still have the salvation that you have given me. Even through the trials, he still knows that God is on the throne and is above all. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me. He's been good to me. That starts off with such pain and such just like, God, I can't do this. I don't know how much more I can take, to then end it with, you've been good to me. The writer knows that every hardship that has come his way has not been from God, if you will. That God is not doing it to hurt him. He's not doing it to try and, squash him down as far as he can. That if these things are in his life, God has a reason. To start off with so much pain and to end it saying, I trust in you, my heart rejoices, I will sing praises because you have been good to me. No matter what is going on in our life, God is still good to us. You hear it all the time as far as, well, at least you're not dealing with this, or so-and-so is dealing with this. It could always be worse. And a lot of times we don't like to hear that because we're like, just acknowledge the fact that I'm not okay, or acknowledge the fact that this is going on. I don't need to be told that other people have it worse. I know that. But I think a lot of times we just need to sit and look at ourselves. And we can say, yes, I might have these struggles going on, but God is still good to me. Maybe you've lost somebody, and you could say, well, I still have all of these people around me. I still have a village around me to help me through these times. Guys, I'm so sorry. I just had to cut two pieces together. I had an alarm go off on my phone that completely stopped the recording. So I'm having to piece two pieces together here to get them to go together. So I was talking about whatever is going on in your life, we can still look around and we can still see that God has still been good to us in some way. That even though we might be walking through a valley, even in that valley, there's still things that God has done that are good. That He is still with us every step of the way. Once again, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that I would have an alarm go off in the middle of this and it screw up my recording, but it's okay. I'm going to make it work. It's all right. God is still good. Guys, have a great Sunday. Have a great start to your week. Go out there and be the example.